Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about Chantecaille's holiday collection. It is their holiday Perle collection for 2021. It has 3 pieces. There is a highlighter, a blush, and an eyeshadow. I'm going to be giving you some swatches. I'm going to be demoing the products for you. And for the highlighter, I'm going to be comparing it to a previous highlighter that is very, very similar. So I am at the point where I am ready to apply blush. I have foundation, powder, bronzer on. All the details of what I have on my face will be listed down below in the description box if you're interested. But let's go ahead and start with the blush. So all of the pieces are packaged in this beautiful chrome finish packaging with the pearl on top. It is so, so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. And here is a close look of the Rouge Pearl, and this is in the shade Okoye. In the pan, this is a really bright pink, but because of this really interesting like gel powder texture, when you actually put it on and when you swatch it, it's a little bit lighter, but there is this incredible kind of sheen, which you'll see here in the swatch. It is so gorgeous. And this is, I believe, the same formula that they used as part of their Flower Power collection. This is the cheek shade, and it's much peachier. But if you guys remember this, it was the same idea. It had this very, very creamy texture. When you applied it and when you swatched it, it came out much lighter, but it also had this gorgeous kind of like pearly sheen to it. So I'm really glad that they've come out with another shade in what I think is the same formula. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I'm gonna use my Refer number 24 brush, pick up some of this product, and just pounce the blush on. So, so pretty. And can you see that sheen? It's so gorgeous. And it has a little bit of a cool tone, this blush. So it's very, very pink, and then that shiftiness to it has like a little bit of a cool tone to it. It's definitely very silvery, and then I feel like I see some like lilacs in there. So here is the blush applied. Here is my bare cheek. Oh, it's so pretty. That is a gorgeous like wintry flush. And this gel powder formula just applies like a dream, like a real hybrid between a powder and a cream blush. It's so gorgeous. All right, so that is the Rouge Pearl in Okoye. Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. But let's go ahead and move on to the highlighter. Again, we've got the same packaging. The highlighter is a little bit larger. The compact is a little bit larger than the blush and the eyeshadow. The blush and the eyeshadow are the same size. But let's take a close look at this pan, and it will look familiar to you. It is the same embossing that they used on the De Gournay collaboration that they did, I believe last year, maybe the year before. And here is a swatch of this year's. And this one is called Pearl Lumiere. And then here I am holding it up next to the De Gournay highlighter. And the De Gournay is on the left-hand side. It's basically the one that looks more used. And this year's Pearl Lumiere is on the right. And here are swatches of the two. And again, I have the De Gournay on the left, and then I have this year's on the right. They look very similar to me. I don't think that there is a difference. I think if there's a difference in the way that they feel when I swatch them, like to my fingers, I think it's simply because the De Gournay is older. But I looked at the ingredients of the two, and they are exactly the same. So I do have the De Gournay box, and then this is the box for the Pearl Lumiere from this year. And I compared the ingredient listing, and again, they're exactly the same. Of course, we don't know the exact amount of each ingredient. We just know the order that they're listed in. So I think these highlighters are the same, and if you missed out on the De Gournay, then you basically have a second chance to pick this up. So this is of a baked gelée formula, so I am definitely going to want a denser brush to pick up the product. So typically this is too large of a brush for me to use for highlight, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it. This is the Chantecaille Buff and Blur brush. And I just want a real nice coating of this highlight because I love it so much. It's a really gorgeous, like cool toned pinky highlight. It's so pretty. So I'm going to dip this brush in and just kind of swirl it around a little. And then I'm gonna press it onto my skin here. Oh, so pretty. This was the perfect pick of a highlighter to use with a Perle Collection because that's exactly what it makes your skin look like. So pearly. So here is the highlighter applied, and this side is no highlight. Gorgeous, so smooth. And I love the sheen of it. It's bright, but it's not uber metallic. Again, it's more of like a pearly kind of sheen. All right, so that is the highlight. Let me go ahead and do my eyebrows, and then we'll come back and play with the eyeshadow. All right, and now we have the Lumiere Eye Sheen. This is in the shade Baroque. Here is a close look at the pan, and you'll notice that it is a duochrome. It's gorgeous. It has a beautiful bronzy kind of base, and then it'll shift to like this pinky purple shade, which is actually very reminiscent of the cheek shade. It's so gorgeous. This eyeshadow is so creamy, and the pigmentation is out of this world. That swatch that I did, I literally just like put my finger into the pan and then swiped it. You only need the littlest bit of the product to get a lot of pigment. So I'm gonna use this as a one and done shadow. And I'm gonna start with the Sonia G Builder 2 brush to lay down the pigment. And then I have a feeling I'm probably gonna use like a fluffy blender brush to blend it out. But I'm gonna pick up the product with this Builder 2, and I'm gonna press it onto my lid. Wow, gorgeous, gorgeous, look at that. I'm getting a little bit of fallout there. I don't even think I'll need a fluffy brush to blend this out. It is applying so beautifully. Oh, gorgeous, I love it. Love it. I love that bronzy, light bronzy kind of base. And then that subtle color shift that you get. Oh, it's so elegant. I love it. Leave it to Chantecaille to create the most elegant holiday collection. All right, I'm going to finish up my look and I'll be right back. All right, guys, here is my final look. Of course, all of the products in this collection are impeccable. I love the formula of this blush. You really have to experience it to appreciate it. It is so incredible, that kind of like gel, creamy powder. Yeah, and it just goes on so diffuse and has that gorgeous like sheen to it. Of course, the highlighter is absolutely stunning with that Beige formula and that pearly sheen. And this eyeshadow is so special too. I really love the shade, but the formula, again, it's one of those like super creamy powders, and it just goes on like a dream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Let me know your thoughts on this collection down below in the comment section, and you'll find, of course, everything that I'm wearing listed down below in the description box. If you're interested, go ahead and take a look there. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.